Okay, I've just lived through 2 big booming thunderstorms and I'm still here. And I have, as you can see, 2 dustpans, one that I didn't use and the other one with a partial, which I think I need to add a little bit of paint to just to keep it moist. And it's lost its stripeability. I'm thinking the other one, because I'm getting experienced somewhat with how I like my colors, I'm going to try something different with. I'm going to put those aside. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. I'm a little low on white paint. The roof is dripping into my paint bucket. Okay, bummer. Okay, I'll just move that out of the way. I'm back. So, I don't know if this is going to serve any purpose or not, but I just used black as a negative space. And I started with that, and I wish I'd dried that off completely. And I just moved it around with my spatula, because I can, hoping that that's in a good spot. We don't know if it is or not. The truth is, I'm mostly going to drop what I've got left on the canvas in whatever way I see fit, and move it around by tipping it. That's going back in the bucket. And so, here we are. I love that purple, but I don't think I'm going to get it. And so far, I have been mostly tipping my canvas before I start. And not doing what I just did, but that's okay because I really want to do that. Not only do I want to do that, wow, I don't feel like tipping it anymore. I'm going to add some really pretty blue. I'm going to add some blue. Yeah, that was pointless. Never mind. And some other colors. And maybe some purple. Maybe some of my favorite purple. And I love black, and I don't get enough black. Which reminds me, well, I still have some black. Why don't I just use some? I like that up there, but I'd like it to go over the edge. Where is my... Yes? This. Things are blowing away. And they're hitting me. Hello. Go away. You don't belong there. Okay, so that's cool. And I want more of that purple. Ooh, and I got the metallic, and that was cool. And what else do I want? I want some white. I'm running low on everything. Well, everything except for all the other stuff I mixed today. And I love this color, so we'll put some of that in there. And then maybe we'll try the black again. Alright, I'm coming back. This is it. As long as everything isn't in the way. Okay, what are we going to do? We'll tip a little without losing too much of what we want to keep. Just keep moving the dustpan and hope. You know what? I've got more paint and I'm glad of it. Let me put my glasses back on my face because now I'm snowblind. I've got some nice cells popping up there in the pan, so that makes me think we might get kind of lucky. Looks a little muddy. I think we need my favorite pink. And since we're at it, let's throw some gold in there. And I did just basically throw those in there. I have a few things I left in my way, which I wish I had not. Also, every time I look at my dustpan, I'm like, what could I really use in there instead of that? That thing is still blowing up against my legs. I've got some white paint there, cool. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I love the stripe, the agate effect. And now, what I have left in here, whoops, hey, that didn't drag the painting with it. Cool, that's gonna try. Okay, things are blowing away. Right across my surface. And I'm not displeased that we just survived that. That was nice. Hopefully I can stay focused long enough to finish this. I think that upper corner is going to get squeegeed. no matter what the color is, I can add something to it. And at least I used up my paint. And if I'm very clever, I might actually make something I like out of this. This thing that's leaning on me has got to go. Goodbye. You don't belong here. Into the bucket with you. Alright, so we got all kinds of weird stuff going on. And I can see that there's white in between, and that's okay. It is. It's still okay. I'm just going to wipe my spatula off on the edge. See if I can encourage some of this paint to flow down over it. And I think I can as we go along. This is different. I'm not so sure about those. But usually, you know, I haven't taken the time to really experiment with the air hose yet. The medical tubing, whatever you want to call it. It digs up colors, and I really like that about this. I want that right there to go away though. Cool, we exposed some colors. I like it. I'm gonna do that some more. That was a little unexpected, but I'm not done yet. I have a skewer, so when things don't behave... Whoa, I have a spider. Hi, spider. Sorry, that was probably your death. They're probably just trying to rescue themselves from the weather, which is better than it was, to tell you the truth, because we had some pretty scary thunderstorms going on in my last couple of videos. But I'm having a good time now, just spontaneously reacting to what I see that I feel like would be better somewhere else, or moved about some, which is basically my thing. You see, sometimes I know where it goes, and so far, knock on wood, or some wood, we haven't had anything blow off my work surface, and it would be good if we didn't start that right now. I'm seeing that I have a few edges that I'd like to have some paint on, so while the paint is still nice and wet, it's cool out here today. The thunderstorm has cooled it off really well. That's not too bad, I kind of like that. Focused. Not so sure about that blue. Let's take everything off of that skewer with a wet rag and drag it someplace we want it. Have a little bit of white negative space there, which is kind of cool. A little blue I don't want there, which is gone. Sometimes I just blow things. I'm sorry if I'm out of camera range. Can't always be every second where I'm supposed to be. I do apologize. Kind of like that. Make the patterns cross over each other. Yeah, I really do like that. Let's do that some more. Especially down there with that blue. Usually I have some paint I can steal from somewhere. Like right there. Yeah, I don't mind that. I got all this going on up here, which is mostly black and gold. And I figure, if nothing else, it'll give me something to touch up my edges. It'll give me a negative space with some interest in it. Give me a place to spiral out. Add some texture next to it. That's alright, that's not bothering me. I have a big white space here. I really do want to move some paint down onto the edge right there. and over here. And since I have so much of that, I'll move it down over here too. And wipe off my skewer. And hopefully, yeah, I'll get something good when I do that. And steal some paint. And I think what that means to me right now is I'm going to just use my squeeze bottle. And that's because I have some nice cells over here. I kind of wonder what's going on over here. I don't mind that. Kind of like it actually. Let's make sure that I keep wiping my skewer off. Sometimes I don't mind having color in there, but most of the time it's nice if I have a little control. The thunder's back. Go figure. Alright, so we have 8 minutes left. Cool. Which means I can do all kinds of stuff in 8 minutes. Including just go nuts with that orange color right there. Because I can. And maybe right here too. Yeah, I don't mind that. Just bring it on up. And maybe bring it down too. Yep, that's not bothering me. I like it. I don't mind that either. I have lots of colors that I love. I have my glasses on to try and find the voids on my canvas if I left any. I have some white space down here, which is not actually a void. Come on, there's some white left in there. So I'm going to try, since I seem to have another minute. This is different. It's wicked cool, actually. I like it. Keep that rag handy. Now this one was partially tipped. What do I want to do with that? I want to do nothing with that. I want to make a heart. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, never mind. I'm going to do it anyway. And then undo it. And what else am I going to do to it? I am going to do something else to it. I love this pink. This pink is the color of the day. No, get out of my painting, you. That was one of my pieces of freezer paper. I have a big mess I gotta clean up in a minute. I got water dripping down the roof into my smaller bottles of paint. I'm pretty happy with what I've got here. I used up almost all my paint. I've got some I can put on the edges. Right here still, awful pretty. I need to move that white where it belongs. Or at least let them do something together. Maybe a little skewering, see if I can bring that. Ooh, cool. Haha. I like that. I didn't want it to go away. Let's see if we can, oops, nope. I'm not cleaning that off well enough. Loving those patterns down there. They're pretty subtle, really. Hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. I'm basically just playing. I got some great paint. I'm enjoying myself. I recommend it. The more relaxed you are, probably the better result you'll get. I've got a few spots on my edges. I've got a white paint container I need to fill up. I have not... Oh wow, that is awesome. I have... Probably you can't see that, but I have paint in my dustpan that I can use on my edges, and I will. Camouflage it all. It's starting to rain again. Woo, go figure. My spirals are subtle this time. My cells aren't though. They've got some beautiful cells up there. Let's give this a little go. See, I know I shook some paint earlier, so even though there is zero silicone in any of this, I see a negative space. Hopefully I have some white left. I know I have some white somewhere. So even if I don't have enough here, I'll manage it. I'm glad I have my glasses on, because I'll need to see what I'm doing. Ooh, that made a cool little spiral. I like that. You'll never even know it's there. I don't know why I did that, but I had a good time doing it, so it's all good. And another one over there. And I'm going to look pretty carefully here, see if there are any naked spaces, and I'm not seeing any naked spaces, which makes me pretty happy. That's not a naked space, that's dry white paint. One of these times I'm going to remix one of these, which would give me instantaneous cells. I've got some paint. I don't know what I'm going to do with the paint. I could ribbon pour it somewhere, but I think I like it just the way it is. I say that, and then I've got to do something. I have all those other tendrils moving around. I don't mind it. I like it kind of. And the rain on the canopy is not violent. Yay! Not violent rain. Let's just use what we've got. Take advantage of our opportunities. Yep, that's not hurting my feelings any. I don't know what I'm going to do with that paint. I feel bad about it. I think what I might do is put it in a small container, if I can save it at all. Put a lid on it and add it to something in the future. Unless, of course, I'm out of control. And I have to use a little more. Just a little more. Yeah, we got enough paint there. I'm going to call it good. That's really neat. I'm going to call it good with the exception of altering those colors right there a little bit. And wiping off my skewer. I'm hoping they all stay. I'm really happy with that. And we have no seconds left on my YouTube header. If you would like to be of assistance to me, please feel free to donate via the PayPal donation button. If you would like to be a more consistent studio patron, please by all means use the Patreon. The Patreon will be getting a lot more attention soon. And it was really, really nice to have you guys inspire me. I suspect you're probably gone, but you never know. Nope. Priscilla out. I'll see you in the next video. Let me close that in. Yeah, now you can see it. Alright, well, enjoy the nice dry weather wherever you are. And it's been a pleasure to have you inspire me, and you do. You inspire me. And I so appreciate all the contributions of everyone who's offered to help so far. Thank you very much. You paid for my last canvases, and you paid for a lot of my new paint. So have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.